Well, we in the previous question, in the previous video, we did question 1.1 and all the sub questions. Okay. Now we're going to do question 1.2. The question says solve simultaneously for x and y. Now, I'm gonna write the question here, question 1.2. So we need to solve for x and solve for y simultaneously. This is what is given. We have given x plus 3y equal to 2. And then we also have given x squared plus 4xy minus 5 equal to 0. So we call this one equation 1 and that equation 2. So equation 2 here. Now, excuse me. Then the idea is to make one variable subject of the formula of one variable of one equation subject of the formula, and it's better to use the variable that is easy to solve with. If I consider equation 1 for instance, here, it is given by x plus 3y equal to 2. So I prefer to solve for x instead of solving for y. I'm not saying if I solve for y, the equation won't be solved, but I'm saying it's going to be much easier for me, and I think for most people, to make x subject on the formula. So for here, I can just keep x on the left, and then move the negative 3y over. That makes negative 3y plus 2. Okay, this is the new equation 1. Now, from equation 2, that is given by x squared plus 4xy minus 5 equals 0, it will become now, I'm gonna write it like x squared plus 4xy minus 5 equal to 0. Now, instead of me writing x, I'm gonna substitute by the value of x. X is expressed by now negative 3y plus 2. So I'm gonna write here negative 3y plus 2 and negative 3y plus 2. Okay, so now over here we're going to expand negative 3y plus 2 like this, negative 3y plus 2 times negative 3y plus 2. Never do this. Negative 3y to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 2. Okay, you don't do that. This is wrong. So, but you must do this and then plus. I prefer to times by y first. That makes 4 times negative 3y squared plus 2y. Okay, minus 5 equals 0. Now over here it makes negative 3 times negative 3. That makes positive 9y squared. Negative 3y times 2, that makes negative 6y. 2 times negative 3y, that makes negative 6y. And then 2 times 2, that makes positive 4. Plus, now if I times 4 in, that makes negative 12y squared. And then if I times 4 also with by 2y, that would make positive 8y minus 5 equals 0. Then we are going to simplify by combining like terms. See the terms that end with y squared. We have like 9y squared and then negative 12y squared. This makes 3y squared. And the terms that end with y, they're like underlined twice, negative 6y, and positive 8y. They all will make like negative 4y, and then the constant term are like a positive 4 and negative 5. That makes negative 1, and then that's equal to 0. So we're going to move. I'm gonna move my board like this. So I have some space. So we have like 3y squared minus 4y minus 1 equal to 0. Now, this is now a trinomial. So how can we do that? As we have a coefficient which is different than 1, it is 3. So we're going to take the coefficient of the first term times by the constant term, okay? It makes -3. I'm gonna write it, let me move it a little bit like this. It makes -3. Now, when I list the factors of -3, you know, -3 is just, the factors of 3 then. 3 is a prime number, so its factors are like 1 and 3 only. Now, if I need to get a number, a sum equal to the coefficient of the middle, -4, that's the coefficient of the middle term. So it must be like -1 minus 3. This is the only combination to have -4, okay? Then next, I'm going to expand, I'm going to break down the trinomial into 4 terms, okay? So it's going to be like writing 3y squared. Instead of me writing -4y, I'm going to write -1y, okay? -3y minus 1 equal to 0, knowing that -1y minus 3y is just -4y. But now we have 4 terms. Now I can factorize by grouping. I can do the first two and the last two, okay? So now for the first two, when I take what's common between the first 2 terms here, it is just y. Put y there, and then the terms will be, inside the bracket, it's going to be y minus 1, okay? Now, for the last two, what is common between the last 2 terms? I can take -1 as the common factor, okay? Equals 0 there. Equals 0 there. And now what should be in the brackets? It's going to be 3y. So if I take -1, it's going to be 3y plus, oh, sorry, over here, it was supposed to be, I meant 3y minus 1, okay? And then on the other side, this will be, if I take -1 out, this will be that's going to be 3y plus 1. Now, the fact that what is in the brackets here are not the same, then I realized that something is wrong in my calculations. So either I selected the wrong factor, or I factorized wrong here, or maybe my equation here was wrong. Let me double check the equation over here again. Double check the equation. We had like x² plus 4xy minus 5, so that's x squared, okay? And then 4xy minus 5. Now we expand this one. This was -3 times this makes -9x squared, and then -6 and -6, and then +4, that's correct. And then over here, -12y squared, and then +8y minus 5 equals 0. And let's see how we combine the like terms. Oh yes, over here it was -3. I remember saying -3y, -3y squared, but I'm somehow missed writing it. Excuse me. Now we don't want the negative here. We can times the whole equation by negative. So this is going to be like 3y squared plus 4y plus 1 equal to 0. So over here we change the equation that was negative. It becomes now a positive equation. So it's plus and plus there. Plus and plus there. Then, okay, move. Okay, it's plus and plus there. So now I do 3 times 1. This 3 times 1 makes +3. Now, and then if, okay, that will make a +3. So if now I wanted to have like positive 4, this is supposed to be positive 1 and positive 3. That makes positive 4. Now, the factors here will no longer be minus 1x, but minus, that will make a positive 1y and then positive 3y. Now, and positive 1, of course, as the previous slide. Then, if we take y as a common factor, we have like 3y plus 1. And then if we take positive 1 as a common factor for these two, it's going to be 3y plus 1. Now the two are common. So they must always be the same. If they're not the same, meaning something's wrong in the calculations. Okay, double check. So now excuse me. So this will be then y plus 1 factor of 3y plus 1 equal to 0. That means y plus 1 equals 0, or 3y plus 1 equal to 0. And now this means that y equal to negative 1, or 3y equal to negative 1. Then that makes y equal to negative 1 over 3 if we divide by 3 both sides. Now that we find the value of y, we need to find the corresponding x value. Remember, we're solving for x and y simultaneously. Okay, we are supposed to find x and find y also. Okay, now we're going to substitute this value of y into any of the equation 1 or equation 2 to find y. Okay, but I would prefer to substitute here in the newer equation y, because here it's I already expressed x in terms of y. I already make x subject on the formula. So I'm going to say, because x was equal to negative 3y plus 2, I can work out x by substituting the value of y. Y is negative 1 here. And then x will be equal to negative 3, that makes positive 3 plus 2, which is equal to 5. So I'm saying here 5 is equal, x is equal to 5. So when y equal 1, x is equal to 5. Now, over there also I do the same thing. I'm assigning the value of x. X will be equal to negative 3y plus 2, and then I sub the value of y, which is negative a third. Okay, and then that means x will be equal to positive 1 plus 2, and then x is equal to 3. So we say when y equal to negative a third, x equal to positive 3. Thank you.